Silent Hills. In August 2014, Konami uploaded a free download to the PlayStation Store under the name PT, short for Playable Teaser. It had no marketing, no explanation, just a first-person horror experience set in a looping L-shaped hallway that changed with each pass. Solving the final puzzle required players to speak into the PS4 microphone or leave the controller idle, steps so obscure that the internet had to crowdsource the solution. The ending revealed a full trailer for Silent Hills, a new entry in Konami's long-dormant horror franchise, directed by Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima, in collaboration with filmmaker Guillermo del Toro, with Walking Dead actor Norman Reedus as the lead. It was the most excitement the Silent Hill series had generated in years. Behind the scenes, Kojima and Konami were in the middle of a serious falling out, reportedly over budget overruns on Metal Gear Solid 5, and a broader conflict over creative control. In April 2015, Konami confirmed Kojima was leaving, and Silent Hills was cancelled. The PT demo was permanently delisted. Konami even blocked reinstallation for people who had downloaded it, which pushed fans to preserve PS4 consoles with the demo still installed. Kojima went on to found his own studio and make Death Stranding, which starred Norman Reedus, essentially fulfilling part of what Silent Hills had promised.
Star Wars 1313. LucasArts revealed this at E3 2012 as a third-person action game built on Unreal Engine 3 with motion capture technology borrowed from Industrial Light and Magic, Lucasfilm's visual effects division. The main character was a bounty hunter. The tone was mature, and the gameplay footage showed brutal melee combat and cover-based shooting that looked closer to a gritty crime game than anything Star Wars had produced before. Development had been running since at least 2010. When Disney acquired Lucasfilm in October 2012 for $4 billion, one of their first decisions was to shut down LucasArts in April 2013, laying off around 150 employees and canceling every project in development, including 1313.
Scalebound. Microsoft and Platinum Games announced this partnership in 2014 at E3, positioning it as a flagship Xbox One exclusive. Platinum's reputation was built on character action games, fast, stylish, mechanically dense, and Scalebound was meant to bring that sensibility to a much larger scale. The protagonist, Drew, was bonded to a dragon named Thuban, and the central mechanic involved controlling both simultaneously, with a co-op mode allowing up to 4 players. The game used Unreal Engine 4 and targeted a 2017 release. Reports from people close to the project described a difficult relationship between Microsoft and Platinum from early on, disagreements over game design direction, concerns about Platinum's management structure, and persistent technical problems with the engine. By late 2016, the project was reportedly in serious trouble. Microsoft canceled it in January 2017, issuing a short statement and nothing else. Platinum's head, Atsushi Inaba, said publicly that it was a painful experience and that the team had worked hard on it. The game had been in active development for roughly 4 years.
Prey 2. Human Head Studios released the original Prey in 2006, a first-person shooter notable for its portal mechanics and Native American cultural themes. The sequel they unveiled at GDC 2011 shared almost nothing with it. Prey 2 starred Killian Samuels, a U.S. Marshal who survives an alien abduction and ends up stranded on a world called Exodus, working as a bounty hunter. The game had an open environment, branching mission structures, parkour movement, and a reputation system that changed how NPCs interacted with the player. The visual tone was heavily influenced by science fiction noir and received strong early coverage. Publisher Bethesda gave Human Head a milestone-based payment structure, and by 2012, disputes over whether those milestones had been met led to the relationship breaking down entirely. Bethesda handed the IP to Arcane Studios, who built a completely different game using the name. The 2017 Prey from Arcane was a first-person immersive sim set on a space station with no connection to Human Head's work. Leaked footage from Human Head's version, which surfaced years later, showed a game that was much further along than Bethesda's statements at the time suggested.